A note on the Stoics, a philosophy which is very attractive. Um, I was thinking about it because I read, in fact, I have an audio version I listened to some passages from Epictetus, and he is great. He was talking about fame, the fact that we don't need to bother about this. Fame indeed is one of those extrinsic goals. Positive psychology talks about we need goals, and we need to be driven uh, by goals that are determined within us, so to say. Fame, money, high-ranking position, for instance, are not worth in themselves. Come to think of it, quite often they attract, they bring with them a lot of attention from people we don't really need to listen to, criticizing for no good reason. And then the opposite is also true. The Donald is president of the US, the most powerful, famous position in the world. And one, he seems to be no good at it. That's bad and a serious threat for the world. And second of all, he's not enjoying it. He is negative, he keeps attacking people, he keeps accusing the press of being the enemy of the American people if they don't just praise him. He picks the wrong friends or people to admire. Putin, for instance, he's, when asked about Putin the killer, it's known that he had a hand in the poisoning of with radioactive material that man Lukashenko is the president of Belarus, Litvinenko in London, and so many others. A critic of his is now again sick, being poisoned a second time. That was the woman journalist, I forgot her name, I'm afraid. Marinsky, the lawyer who was killed in jail, and so many. Now he's involved in Syria, the way he dealt with the problem in Chechnya. And Trump says, what about us? Again, it's how do you compare this? I mean, a known killer with a man who was jaywalking on the street, or crossed the street on a red light. Two different things in magnitude, in responding. Anyway, so coming back, he also talks about all sorts of practical issues, like you're upset that you did not get invited to this party. Why should you be? You didn't get invited because you didn't want to pay the price required for this invitation. You didn't praise the man, or something like that. And the first which comes to mind in terms of things I like about this philosophy is you have to wish for what you already have. That's in a way similar to being grateful for what you have. Again, the first rule of positive psychology. Where I need to work is at anger. Anger is ridiculous, they say in the Stoic writings. You need to think of the man who caused you anger in terms of he doesn't know any better. why would you allow him the victory in another places of having, having him control you? If you give in, you are controlled by him in a way, by emotions, and showing this complete loss of control. Doing this, you show you're weak. You lose with this. And there are some other suggestions of techniques which I don't have now, but that's one thing I need to practice. Practice is one other suggestion. You have to try and pull it off and practice being in control. It was said, Stefan Klein in the Science of Happiness, or Felici translated here, talks about the fact that it's wrong, the idea that, well, we need to let steam off if we vent our anger. It's good because we're liberate. No. Doing this, you construct a pathway to I'm thinking now a war zone. Your reactions, if you allow them to be similar, will be always the same. You have to change pathways, connections in the brain. And I hope I will be able to do that, especially now that I will use the bike and so many drivers will be so near my bicycle in traffic.